Extension supply chain attacks involve the introduction of harmful code into a browser extension's development or distribution workflow. Attackers may compromise source code repositories, developer accounts, or official extension stores to push rogue updates that users trust and install automatically. Once deployed, these malicious extensions can harvest sensitive information, inject unwanted content, or launch more advanced campaigns such as covert monitoring. By exploiting the confidence users place in familiar tools, these attacks can spread broadly and remain hidden for long periods. Browser extensions consist of a manifest file that declares permissions and resources, code modules for background tasks and content manipulation, user interface elements such as pop-ups and icons, and optional helper libraries. Their supply chain spans the developer and source code repository, any automated build and packaging processes, the review workflow of the distribution platform, and the hosting infrastructure where the extension is published. Updates flow automatically from the store to users, making each stage from developer credentials to the review process and delivery network a potential target for compromise. Attackers often target developer credentials or source code repositories to insert hidden payloads into an extension's code. They may exploit weaknesses in automated build pipelines or hijack update services so that malicious updates are delivered seamlessly to users. Third-party library poisoning and tampering with the store review process can introduce backdoors without raising obvious alarms. Once active, the extension can intercept form data, redirect browsing sessions, harvest stored passwords or tokens, and install additional modules for persistent monitoring. By blending harmful functionality with legitimate features, these tactics make detection and removal especially challenging. Compromised browser extensions can expose personal bookmarks, browsing history, and saved credentials, leading to identity theft and financial fraud. Organizations may suffer data breaches, unauthorized access to internal networks, and leakage of proprietary documents. Malicious updates can introduce persistent monitoring, enabling surveillance of user activity and interception of confidential communications. Beyond direct losses, these incidents can erode trust in software vendors, damage brand reputation, and trigger compliance violations with data protection regulations. Recovering from such an attack often requires time-consuming investigations, expensive incident response efforts, and the costly remediation of affected systems. Detection relies on automated code analysis and monitoring of network traffic to spot unauthorized changes or unusual communications from extensions. In a structured response, teams isolate affected components, revoke compromised credentials, perform forensic analysis, and roll out clean updates. Preventive measures include enforcing strong authentication for developer accounts, conducting regular reviews of third-party code, implementing digital signing and integrity checks for each release, and training developers on secure build and deployment workflows.